welcome to Rocket Dog RC. As you can see here, these are all the trucks that I got sitting on my workbench. These are all my little cars that I built. So we'll go over them one by one, show you what kind of an addiction that I have here, see if I actually need to be certified and admitted into a psychiatric ward or something like that. As you can see here, I got the Venom Safari Creeper. This thing is all stock. It is the way that Venom sent it out to all their customers and everything. So, had this out the other day. You guys should see a video of this coming up pretty quick. I don't take this out very much because, you know, it's not a lot of aftermarket parts for this. So, as you can see here, I got the underneath, got the King shocks, stock servo and steering servo, the stock motor still in it. As you can see it right there, and the ESC. I haven't done anything to it. I mean, it's got a front dig. It takes a 3-channel radio to run it. Front dig on it. It's got the factory drive shafts in it. And you can see just like that. You can see the shift servo right there. That's for the front dig unit. It actually doesn't do too bad. Last time I had it out, there was it kept doing a thermal shutdown. I don't know why, but yeah, there's that. So there's number one. So we'll get that out of the way. And my outlaw car, the low-C slider, I guess is what they call it. This thing's pretty cool. I mean, it runs. It's all hooked up to my Futaba radio and everything like that. The thing is cool looking. I like it. It's my shelf queen. I don't really play too much with it. I've had it out. Started to burn some tires. I got some extra tires for it over there on the tire rack. But, you know, typical addiction to the hobby. You know, you see something cool, go get it. Alright, so here's the Terra, the Camaro. I bought this out of Cutting Edge Hobbies in Las Vegas. I haven't done anything to it. I got all the aluminum hop-ups to it. I'm probably going to end up keeping the factory motor in it because it runs pretty good the way it is. So, it's pretty soft in the suspension, you know, so you see that there. Probably need to update that, get that done. I got some videos of this up on the website too. Alright, so there's the Kalahari. Let's see that. I'll bring that over here. I've got some videos of this too. This thing's a lot of fun. It's like a little rally fighter, you know, like a rally type car. That's pretty good. It's got a 6,000 kV motor in it. It's hopped up, got all the aluminum parts on it, the aftermarket drive shaft. Stock tires on it. I kept the stock tires on it and everything, so yeah. I think it just works out better that way. Even with the big motor in it and stuff. Okay, so done with that. And I got the Lucid 69 Camaro. This has the Sidewinder short course 5700 kV motor in it. I run it on a 7.4 volt 2S battery, LiPo battery. And the reason why I do it is because these tires get wore out. Look at that tire. That thing is bald. Both of them. And this thing is super fast. With the new tires, it runs pretty good. It's got some decent adhesion to it. I mean, I've got money wrapped up in this thing too. I put all the aluminum upgrades into it. You know, coilover shocks, aluminum shocks, everything. The knuckles, carriers, anything and everything I could to just make it more stable. And I glued my tires to the wheels. and you know, it's just too fast, really. That thing probably 50 miles an hour easy on a 7-volt battery, or, you know, 2S battery. Well, that's the Camaro. Alright, so let's see what else we got here. EXO. This is pretty much done. I just took it out today for the first run. This has been a project that I've been working on for the past couple years. As you can see, the whole front end is got aluminum arms on it, the aluminum diff. You see it right there. Still got the factory style shocks. I'm going to end up changing those probably. You can see the knuckles, STR8, STRC, everything in there. Just had this out of this thing. Has the Viper ESC and a 3900 kV motor, which is this one right here. This is what I bought for it. And this thing's actually made by Castle. Let's see here. I have the glasses on so I could read here. Yeah, there's all the specs for it and everything like that. That's really good speed control. Now so far, I mean, I've had it out. I put one battery pack through it and I was like, wow, this thing is super fast. So yeah, it's not a sensored motor, it's a sensorless, but this thing is sick. I love this thing. And you can see the rear diff on it too. It's all aluminum bulkhead, aluminum arms. I got all the upgrades inside from STRC, all the bracing in it through it. You can see the ESC right there. And then let's see if I get the motor in there. There's the motor, 3900 kV. I had it on a 3S, and with these tires it would drift. It was pretty good. I was like, wow. And this thing handles like a dream. So there's my EXO. Got that on a different radio and everything. And then let's see if we get the Yeti out here. Alright, everybody knows the Yeti. And this one here, I had it on my test and review. I actually really like this. I mean, it's it handles differently. It's pretty softly sprung, but you know, I think I'm gonna make this my U4 RC racer. So I'll keep the standard ESC and motor in. I know a lot of guys go to the SCT Sidewinder from Castle, but this seems kind of silly to go from one sensorless motor to another sensorless motor to gain what, 800 kV. Just, you know, that's fine. And whatever anybody wants to do, that's fine, but you know, it's just my Yeti. That's just what I'm gonna do. I might end up building my own trailing arms. I got an idea. I think I might just do that. I don't know. We'll see what BGR Vanquished with their links look like when they come out. But you know, this is all stock. I haven't done anything to it. The front diff in it, I think, is broke because it doesn't transfer power from the transmission to the front diff anymore. So, and I also kept blowing the bead off of it too. You see there. So I got to get that fixed. Alright, so the EXO's out, and here's my Chevy truck. This is based off of a Dingo chassis. Get this radio out of the way. Alright, my Chevy truck. built this because of Riva Concepts. I really liked the one that Riva Concepts had done, so thought I would just try my own version. I wanted to make it a pretty truck, but then as I was building it and everything, I just started changing my mind. You can see like these things here. This, I didn't even know that was loose. Anyways, that's that kind of stuff like that has to change, and you know, it's all stock. It's got the standard Axial motor in it, chassis, all the stock links in it and everything. There's nothing fancy. Just got the fancy little Motorworks wheels. You see those? Yeah, I really like Motorworks. Guy makes some really nice stuff. Unfortunately, there's only like about 2, maybe 3 different designs that he builds. You know, he builds these, which have the hex hub built into the wheel. He calls it his limited edition, the LEs. And then he makes these also in an SLW, but he makes an 8-spoke or 6-spoke in the 1.9, which has the SLW hubs. And he also makes it in a 2.2, which is an 8-spoke, and I've got like 10 of those wheels already mounted with pit bulls on them and stuff like that. So that's going on a very future project, one that I've been working on for about 1.5 to 2 years now. So ever since I got back into the industry, I started building this thought and theory of something that I want, just something as unique. You see it on the road every day, but you don't see it in the RC industry. So, but I got the RC 4-wheel drive tire carrier in the back. Is this a good one? Yeah, you can see the cut in the side of the pit bull. It's one of my bad tires from when I had it on my Honcho and the Rubicon there. Cut the inside of the tire because the knuckle wasn't wide enough. Alright, so here is twin hammers. This is the money pit. I only ever made one video with this, and I've had this for 2 years. And the reason why is because it's always broke. I finally got it fixed to where I could actually go out and make a run with it. So that's what I pretty much did. And so as you can see there, I got the twin king shocks in at 100 millimeters, Blue Monkey trailing arm, and the rear links there, support from Hot Racing, rear diff support there. I've got, these are those Motorworks 1.9 wheels I was telling you about. Got these mounted on the Super Swampers. These are pretty soft for this truck here, for the buggy, but you know, it works. Got RC 4-wheel drive, lower control arms. I've got the Terra knuckle and carrier. I'm sorry about that. Got the knuckle and the carrier from Terra. Built my own upper link here. That's a super beefy one because I broke metal ones, I broke titaniums, and I broke plastic. So made them super beefy ones there. GCM front. This actually lifts up here, and then you just slide it into the slide the battery in from the front. So that's pretty cool. Got the light in the front. Got the light bar up top. You can see that I've been, every time I go out and run it, especially on hard surface road or something like that, that light just gets crap beat out of it. But the Vanquish light, it still works. It's ugly, but I tell you what, it's still there and working hard. See there, I got me a light in the back on both sides. Got a sway bar. See the sway bar right there. Got that mounted in it. That helped out a lot in the way this thing performs. So it doesn't like to lean as much, but under heavy power, it'll actually pick this front tire up just a little bit. So you can see the tread there, how it's starting to wear compared to one that hasn't. So, but that's the twin hammers. Everybody's seen the Rubicon, Marcus in it driving. He's got a cut on the side of his head. Been out drinking again, our Marcus. Anyways, pit bulls. Get you guys a close up of this. Probably never really did a close up of it. Oops. Got my little rock hook. Made that myself. Bent up a piece of wire so it would fit around the Mad Dog hook. Took all my RC 4-wheel drive hooks and got rid of them. They didn't really like them to start with. They wouldn't fit anything. Couldn't hook them on anything. When I got them hooked up, you know, if you hook that RC 4-wheel drive hook to a tow hook like that, you can't hardly get it off. So I just like screw that. So got rid of them all. Got them in a bag. Bought a bunch of these. Get these from Mad Dog RC. This is the small scale hook. They make a bigger one. But I just needed it enough to be able to hook onto this, like so, so that when it hooks onto a rock, because it's got these, you know, kind of sharp, and they're not too sharp, because I didn't want to have to poke myself in the leg with it or whatever like that. But it definitely works. I've tried it in a few videos. I think I got a one with the Honcho winching with that, where I just got it hooked into a rock. Works out pretty good. And I got my big winch line, the Warren winch there from RC 4-wheel drive, Rampage bumper. Got the light, Mad Skins top. Got the King shocks. In the front I also have the see it there, the SLW 0231MG Savox waterproof servo. Crater rock jock axle in the front. I got the Hot Racing 142mm drive shafts. No problems with those, even though they are Chinese. Yeah, badass. And I got the Holmes Hobbies motors in there. Motor in there. Crater rock jock axle at back. You see, I mean, my rigs are a little beat up. I mean, I do take them out and run them, so I don't mess around. OMF wheels from Vanquish. Let's see, fuel cell insert. That little switch right there turns on the big light up top. Rock rails, tube style bumper in the back. Got the tire cover with the pit bull underneath, spare tanks. That's it. So, and my new D90. I'm not quite done with this. I got some stuff I need to do. I just picked this up. Just got it in today, haven't bolted it up or anything like that. So, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't come out as far here. We'll just take and make the turn like that, so that way I can mount some lights, a plate in there, and I can put some lights in there. I might have to do that anyways, just see what I could do. But I wanted to put some lights up there, probably a light bar or something like that. Let's see, I got the headlights that I could do in the front. I got to build that. Got the Warren winch. I don't have the hook because I just got the Mad Dog hooks in just before I make this video, so I'll get that in. I'm still waiting on a winch controller. So, yep, it's a right-hand drive. I think all English vehicles are. Go to axles. I got the Savox servo in there, And this is the RC 4-wheel drive 35 turn motor. Now I have had this running. I put a battery pack in it, tested it out, and ran it for a little bit. And it doesn't run too bad. I was actually surprised that that RC 4-wheel drive motor is nowhere near what the Holmes Hobby motor is, but you know, whatever. It's a $15 motor. So, don't know what I'm going to do here. I'll probably just end up leaving that just because it fits. But, you can see here how it's, looks like it's bent, doesn't it? Oh well. I'll have to figure that out, see how this is going to fit, where it's supposed to fit and stuff like that. So, that's the D90. Hopefully one day when I get enough money and I'll be able to pick up the D110. And here's the Honcho. Just took this out on the video. Did some winching with the front winch on it. You can see it's got the Curry rock jock axles in the front. Tubular style bar. This is a kind of combination between like a, you would say like a pre-runner truck and a crawler. So, I mean, I really like this. This thing really crawls good. Let's see here. I just got the regular RC 4-wheel drive dry shaft in the front and the rear. For some reason, they stayed in this truck. I haven't heard them. So, I've just kept them in there. No sense of buying it. There's $100 worth of damn drive shaft. No sense in taking them out if they're working, doing their job. See the kind of hubs I got to use, the 725s in the front, just to clear that tire so it doesn't cut the inside of the tire. So, there you go. The Honcho. King of Shocks, pit bulls, Curry. Got the AE2 ESC in there. I got the standard Axial motor. I've got a Holmes Hobby, but I haven't put it in there yet. So, got my driver in there. Always got a big smile on his face. It's like the Joker. Alright. Here is the Slick Rock. Here's the modifications that I've done to it. I've got some stick-on weights there. So there's there's 1.5 ounces on top of the servo. I changed to put the low-C arm, servo arm on the front, and I have 3/4 inch wide wheel wideners with the ripshaws. Other than that, everything else is stock. I do have the LED light bar plugged into the receiver. So, there you go. My little Slick Rock buggy. It's pretty fun. Still, I got some new shocks for it. Still need to do some more upgrades. I really need to stretch that wheelbase out at least 1 inch, and it'll probably run a lot better. Okay, and then you guys seen the build on this. This is the new JK. This has obviously the Vanquish KMC wheels, or the Method wheels, with pit bulls on them. I got, again, the Savox servo 231 MG there. I got these RC 4-wheel drive crawler shocks. Now, I guess they built these specifically for the crawlers and stuff. So, here's the winch controller. Goes to the RC 4-wheel drive Warren winch. I got the Vanquish brawler rockers. Get them on there. I trimmed the body too far, so that's the reason why you can see why it looks like that. These are the aluminum fenders from RC 4-wheel drive, front and back. but I don't use an Axial chassis. This is the chassis from the scale shop. Look at that. What a bitchin' chassis. Worth the 75 bucks. I'll tell you what, $75 you get the railing and you get the center Delrin, and yeah, can't say enough about it, man. See here I got the Hot Racing dry shafts. I took the extra speed off because I broke the front one. I guess it didn't like the angle of the U-joint, so it spit the pin out, and I was like, screw it, put these on, and yeah, doing good. So there you go. You can see how wide the hubs are there, and the shocks. See the belly pan underneath the body. Velcro. See, I got a rock hook on there too. This, Steve Austin, he's my driver for this. He's all serious. But there you go for that. And let's see, what do we got over here? Got 3 bodies on chassis. Here's the Dingo. It's called my Goldberg project. Use a standard Axial chassis on it because I had 3 of them laying around. So the Hot Racing loops on them. I like those because of the multi-mounts on them that you could use for different height shocks to raise it, lower it, and stuff like that. But that's this one here. Just waiting for some axles on that. I'm thinking about putting the Curries under that, but I don't have enough parts to build the Curries. So, and here is my Mojave Trail Finder 2 truck. You can see as I get the interior, still need to get it painted. It's got the black door panels and everything on it. Got the Lexian glass, black grill for it. You see the body mounts on it. I got those from SMF Works over in Badeas, Texas. The guy's on eBay. Really good guy. He's got these on his website. Sent them out. Tell you what, that's a pretty cool little deal he's got there. Just need to put a body mount in the back, you know, kind of help the body from rocking back and forth, whatever like that. So there's that project. Got a battery over there. Then they got something unique. This is it's called a Trail Finder or Trail Ranger. And I got this body off of a guy. Been spending a lot of time trying to get it painted and everything. Get it over here underneath the light. Okay. Oh, that's not good. It's got a scratch on it. But this is going to be an all stock truck. I mean, I'm probably put the Dingo stuff underneath it. See, it's already got the plastic loops on it and everything. I'm not going to do a whole lot to this. Just put it on, just have a nice little trail truck. Pretty cool. I might put like make it into like a border patrol truck or something like that. I don't know. Can't really figure it out. And then got this here. This is the HPI mini trophy truck. Some room over here. This is a pretty cool truck. I really like this. You know, but it just didn't work out. It's a very scale looking truck. But there's nothing in it. There is a motor, or I do have a motor and a tranny for it. But as you can see, there's nothing inside. And I've just been working on it in my free time. This will probably end up being a shelf queen on it too, but I got the SCT Sidewinder with a 3800 kV motor and the ESC. That's what's going to end up in here. This probably won't see a whole lot of track time, probably next to no track time, but I will be able to take it out and just go out and have fun with it, you know. Sort of like my Outlaw car. But I'll get this all fixed up and get a new body painted for it. I got a new body for it, so get it all painted up, get it put on, and that's that. A mini trophy truck. Alright, so here is the Torque RC. Trailer. Here's the Holmes Hobby motor that goes into the Honcho. Brand new motor. Haven't put it in yet. Use the old trucker doors in the rear. Still got some suspension movement in it. You see here. The rear gate folds down. Just like that. This is actually a pretty cool trailer, you know. I think it'll look good behind the... It's got bigger tires on it though, so I'll probably end up having to change the tires out to the D90 or whatever like that, but whatever. Got a little toolbox. I just put some Velcro on it, threw it in there. Compressor, tow rope, stuff like that. Fire extinguisher. This is the one I did with the Chevy truck. Threw a bunch of rock in it. Started towing it around. But if you're looking for an inexpensive trailer that's very cool, this is it right here, man. I don't think you get any better. When I put it all together, I screwed it all together. I put some CA glue, glued it all on the inside, on the seams and everything like that. You see that there. So that way it stays together. I don't have any problems with that. Then I got this right here. This is the Trail Finder 2 trailer. Got the construction rack on it from RC Follow Drive. Got all my camping gear. Took the D90 off, wheels off, put them on here. This is an Axial SCX-10 chassis frame. You can see right there where I notched it, and then I bent it, and then I took this piece of solid aluminum, drilled it for the M3 rod, put this long hitch on, a ball hitch on, cup on it, so I could put the hitch on it. And that's it. Now with this, it has actual leaf springs. You can see it there. And I bolted it on. And then in the back, this is the Yota rear diff. Comes right out of the Trail Finder 2. It's got the posi in it, so I haven't done anything to the diff. I haven't tried to do anything with that. I just figure I just leave it like it is, and in the dirt it tows fine. It's got leaf springs on it, so it'll bounce around a little bit, which is cool. See, you can see the tire fits really good inside the body, so it's pretty close. Chassis is pretty centered. You can see the brackets right there, the L brackets. That's the only thing I had to make. And then I took and drilled the body, the bed into it to mount it all together. But it's got 4 of those. And one right there in the back. There. But there's my Trail Finder 2 trailer. Probably end up putting some lights on the back if I can find a light kit for it. Don't think I'm going to do anything else to it. Just throw a bunch of camping equipment on it. Make a camping video as soon as I get the rest of my crap together, and we'll have some fun. But there you go. It is the Rocket Dog RC garage. See all my tires there. Got my IROCs mounted on some race lines. That's going to be on a project that I'm hoping to resurrect. It's a brand new, well, it's not really brand new. It's brand new to me because I haven't done anything with it. Got my Mad Beasts Pipples. Got the project tires there, spares, the old Slick Rock tires, 2 more D90s. Brand new Tripadors and brand new Ripshaws sitting on the shelf. So, there you are. Hope you guys enjoyed watching my little addiction. And stay tuned. Please subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know what you think. Have a good day.